I'm serving winter. Hey there, I'm Danielle. This is W-2 Topics and Tips. I get on and talk about my personal story, what's going on. I am currently post 5 months from leaving the most hostile, toxic job of my nursing career, with the last supervisor being part of the dark triad, and that's why I call them dark triad. So when you hear that, you will know who I'm talking about. If you want to hear about that story, I have a playlist where I did a collab with Miss Leslie Ann on YouTube, and you can look at episodes 1 through 10. I'm going into Publix because I forgot a few personal hygiene products, and I probably could get it someplace cheaper, but I just don't want to. It looks like they don't have what I want in here. Let me look and see. I'm looking for Dove Sensitive. Publix generally has everything. Can't believe this. Typically use Dove Sensitive. There's another one that I use, but I have to switch the deodorants periodically. Hi. You too. What was the name of that deodorant? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna have to go to Walmart or Walgreens or something. Hello. I found everything I wanted. Here's the things I got at Walmart. Dove Sensitive 100 lens wipes. Gold Bond Eczema Relief Skin Protected Lotion. Equate Sensitive Toothpaste with Fluoride. If anyone in your family or you has young children, I'm pretty sure you've heard of Miss Rachel. She was doing this project, a video, and using fresh fruit. She got paint, fresh fruit. She cut the apple in half. She dipped the apple in the paint and then had a piece of paper and pressed it on the paper so that they would be making apples. I looked at that video and I said, there's no way people are going to do this project because fruit is too expensive. And my son, he's like, that's exactly what I was thinking. That toxic workplace story video I created with Miss Leslie, the person looked at the video, they're like, they can't believe what I went through, and they can't even, it makes their skin crawl what I went through. They couldn't imagine having to work with that person with dark triad. You know, when people do stuff like that, see, that person chose somebody that doesn't mind talking, okay? And I'm at a point where I'm getting some pension where I don't even have to work. So I even had one of the contractors that I have worked for, at least time I'm going to be working for Friday, ask me if anything's changed. And I had to retype the thing. I said, I'm going to wait until after daylight saving before I take any classes that are later in the day because I don't want to be out anywhere in the dark. That doesn't have 24-hour security and escort service, okay? You know, they'll get a car and take you to your car and put flashing lights in there when it's evening time. They will do that. There's a place where I'm working later, but they have security. The entrances, you know, there's somebody at the door. So I said, once it's daytime, I'll think about it. Because last time I taught a class, in the afternoon. It ended at 4, but by the time I got everything in the car, it was dark and it wasn't even 6 o'clock. The retail job, they have 24-hour security. So the person asked me if anything's changed. I just tell them the truth. I'm waiting. Okay. Now, if the hospital calls me and asks me to do a training at that same time, on the day they're asking on, like, I think it's either a Tuesday or a Thursday. Yeah, I'll go over there and do it. They have 24-hour security, plus I'm making at least $40 an hour, And I'm sure that eventually they'll be entertaining a raise or something like that. But once I get the minimum requirements, I have a class that I have to put on Red Cross. I will have met the minimum requirements. I had another class I taught. I have plenty of classes for Red Cross. I'm looking to teach some classes for American Heart Association now. So I'm not trying to do a whole lot, especially considering the fact that the majority of the money I'm not using yet. It essentially goes into the LLC so I can recuperate the cost. It's not really worth it when you figure in the wear and tear on your car and the travel time. I would rather go over there to that retail place and know that I go work over there, which when it gets time for like the holidays and stuff, and if I have an option to go over there, I'd rather go over there than go drive out way to Atlanta to teach a class where I have to use my equipment. It's not financially like helping me right now. All that stuff for that one particular contractor, all those contractors, it's going back into the LLC to recuperate costs.